What's up, travel lovers? Join me as I take on the thrilling Cliffside Coaster in Lake Placid and try not to lose my mind. We are about to experience one of the most insane coaster on the planet, and I'm excited to share it with you. The Cliffside Coaster in Lake Placid, which boasts an incredible record as the longest coaster in North America. So, let's get into it. Habib, उठे जाओ. Okay, Habib. Are you scared?
No, not at all. I might try and look. There you go. All right. You will from that part.
Yes.
Yeah, so just remember, forward to go, back to slow. That's all there is to it. You don't need the handles on the way up. You attach your vehicle at a nice consistent speed. You don't need those handles until you get to the very top. At the very top, you'll go by a small brown shed-sized building on the left of the track. That's our top attendant station. Push those handles all the way forward as you go by it. Come on down here, we'll hold and stop you. Are you ready to roll?
Yes.
Push forward down those handles until you get past me, and then just be careful of your hat. It looks like it could catch some wind, you know.
Okay, thank you.
Enjoy your ride, have fun.
Thank you.
As you leave the start grid on this historic ride, take a look to your left at the main building that is one of the most diverse sports facilities in the world. In the winter, it will accommodate the sliding sports along with biathlon and Nordic skiing, and then in the summer, it will turn into a hiking and mountain biking center. Now look down to your left, which is the finish straightaway of the old sliding track that was used for both the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympic Games. If you think of historic sports venues from around the world like Wimbledon for tennis or Indianapolis for auto racing, this track on the left is world famous in its own right. 9 decades ago, baseball had Babe Ruth, and bobsledding had Billy Fisk, who won the gold medal here in 1932 in the 4-man bobsled event. The award ceremony took place not far from where you are now. Won the 2-man gold medal in 1932 games, and listen to what they said after they won their gold medal.
Whoa. It's beautiful. We'll go over there, then goes the slide. Let's see.
Slow down and brake for slow or stopped riders. Maintain 80 feet between you and the car in front of you. You should increase your distance to 180 feet for wet conditions. There are signs along the uphill ride to assist you in judging 80 feet and 180 feet. Keep your hands and feet inside the car at all times. Pay attention and read instructional signs along the way. If the ride stops for any reason, stay in your cart and await further instructions. Have a great ride!
The bobsled run was constructed in 1930 after Godfrey Dewey was successful in convincing the International Olympic Committee to bring the 1932 Winter Olympic Games to Lake Placid. Dewey was the son of Lake Placid club founder Manuel Dewey, who founded the Dewey Decimal System in our libraries. After persuading the IOC that Lake Placid could offer facilities equal to the best European sites, Dewey was instrumental in securing funding, identifying event sites, and participating in the design and construction of sports facilities. But now look straight up in front of you to the top of the mountain they call Mount Van Hovenberg. Way up there was the original start of the 1932 bobsled competition. The track then was 1.5 miles in length. It was shortened in 1939 to 1 mile, and if you get a chance, there is a great trail to the top where you can see the remnants of the old 1932 track, and when you get to the top, a breathtaking view awaits you. If you look to the left, that building is where the start was for the 1980 Winter Olympic Games bobsled competition. On your right is the new bobsled luge and skeleton start buildings built in 1999 for the Winter Goodwill Games. And further right, you will see the ski jumps, Whiteface Mountain, the Olympic Arena downtown Lake Placid, and that's where the greatest moment in sport of the 20th century took place in 1980 when a bunch of USA college hockey players beat the mighty Russians in the famous Miracle on Ice. You might have seen that movie Miracle with Kurt Russell.
seatbelts buckled at all times. You will soon be entering the downhill track. Keep both hands on the brake levers at all times. Push the brake levers forward now and keep them forward until you have passed the attendant building.
Yay!
Ladies and gentlemen, now get ready for your ride down this historic track. You'll be going over the top of the same track used for both the 1932 and 1980 Winter Olympic Games. Attention. Taking the curve. Approaching curve 2. Taking curve 2. Through. On the way to Cliffside. Approaching Cliffside. Taking Cliffside. Cliffside is a corner combination of 3, 4, and 5, and basically is built on the edge of a cliff. Just look to your left.
Oh my God! In front of me!
Through Cliffside and on the way to curve 6. Approaching curve 6. Taking the curve through on the long straightaway above curve 7. This is where the sleds really started to accelerate. On the long straightaway above Little S. Shady is one of the most famous curves in the world, and the reason they call it shady, it always was covered in shades to protect it against the sunlight. The G-forces in that curve were incredible. Approaching Little S. Taking the curve through the S on the way to curve 12. Taking the curve through 12 and on the way to the world famous zigzag curve. And now we're going to enter a 360-degree curve we call a Christ. Only 2 Olympic tribes ever had one of these built, including the new one in Beijing. Now you're approaching the finish curve, taking the curve through and down. Taking a bobsled ride is called the Champagne of Thrills. And if you like what you just did, sign up for the real deal, the ride on ice in the winter.
Thank you.
There you go.
If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below and subscribe for more thrilling content.
Okay, there you go. You can unbuckle and off to your right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Have a nice day.